and happy Pie Day. If you are not watching this on Pie Day, then don't fret, because Pie Day should just be every day. So happy Pie Day! Just make it happen. Today, I really badly wanted pie, so I'm gonna make apple pie. It's a Dutch recipe, so all of my measurements are in grams. If you have one of these, that would be great. And otherwise, I'll put the measurements that are not grams in the description. So you need 300 grams of flour, 200 grams of butter, 160 grams of yellow sugar, an egg, a little bit of salt, and then for the filling, 75 grams of raisins soaked in water for about 15 minutes, 50 grams of sugar, and 2 to 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, about a kilo of apples cut up and sliced. And then for the actual building of your pie, you need a bowl and one of these. It is a springform pan. It has this handy buckle and the bottom comes out, so when your pie is done you can take this off and it makes life super easy. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a regular thing, but I suggest getting one. So you want your oven to be ready to go, so preheat that to 355 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius. Make sure the tray that you're going to put the pie on is just below the middle. So the first thing I'm gonna do is combine the filling. I don't want the apples to get all funny looking. So just mix up your sugar and your cinnamon. You can add your raisins. Make sure all of your apple pieces are covered. So good. We're gonna put this away from me. Take your bowl, put the butter in, and then if you have a sieve, you can sieve in your flour. Otherwise, just dump it in. Sometimes I don't sieve it at all. Oh, the sieving thing is pretty good for the whole bay leaf collection. No bay leaves in my pie. You can put bay leaves in your bag of flour to keep it from going bad for longer, but that means that usually I end up with little pieces of bay leaf in the flour that I'm trying to use. And then there's a little bit of salt. So we're gonna take our egg. You wanna grab a mug or a bowl or something and crack it in there. And then use a fork to just beat that a little bit. We wanna save about 1/3 of it to put on top so we can make it all nice and shiny. So we're looking at 2/3 of your egg mixture into the dough. And then don't forget to add your sugar. Hopefully you left your butter out ahead of time. I actually managed to remember this time, so it's not super hard. Don't put it in the microwave. If it's rock hard, then that's what you're dealing with. Don't microwave the butter, because that messes up your consistency. Beautiful clump of dough. So now we take this beauty and we rub it with some butter. Use a piece of the butter foil to do the rubbing. Make sure you do the bottom and the sides. What's the point of a fancy springform pan if the sides are 100% attached to each other? Okay, so now you have your dough and your apple mixture, which is still delicious. Now it's time to build a pie. We're going to use 3/4 of the dough, not all of it. You want to save some. That savior piece is gonna go on top. Just gonna smush it in here and cover all of the sides. So there's your bottom. Now we just put in our apples. So we have a bunch of leftover stuff and we're just going to make long pieces. We're just gonna create a lattice. You remember that egg? And you're just rubbing that on the lattice of your pie. As a kid, I always got to do this when my mom made pie. Time to put this in the oven. We want 75 minutes or 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then we'll take it out and it's gonna be so good and it's gonna smell so good in here. It's pie time! Don't drop it. Yeah. Look at that beautiful pie. I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. 2 thumbs up if you like this, or hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more videos. I'm gonna go eat some pie on Pie Day. And remember, if it's not Pie Day right now where you're from, it's always Pie Day anyway. So just make it happen. Yeah. Bye.